Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix out of video memory error with the game on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to restart Steam. So go to Steam and then click on exit and then relaunch Steam and then check. If that does not work, restart your computer once and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. Next step is to put Steam to offline mode. Now go to Steam over here and then click on go offline. And now you can launch the game and then check. This has worked for me, so it might work for you. You can try this. Now the next step is to turn on or turn off hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Now for this you can open Windows settings and then go to system and then go to display, scroll down, go to graphics option and click on advanced graphics settings. If hardware accelerated GPU scheduling is off, you can turn it on and then you can launch the game and then check. If it is already on, you can turn it off and then check. For many players, turning it on has worked, so you can try this. Now the next step is to launch the game. When you launch the game, press Alt+Enter. So hit Alt+Enter. This will switch the game to window mode and then you can check. You can just spam click Alt+Enter as soon as you launch the game. Next step is to run the game from the game installation folder. Now for this you can make a right click on the game, select manage, click on browse local files and then make a double click, launch the game from here and then check. If that does not work, you can open this MindsEye folder, binaries, Win64 and then you can just make a double click over here and then launch the game from here. If that does not work, make a right click on the game exe file, go to this tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, again go to properties, this time put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working, select Windows 7 over here, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. Also put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Now when you put a check on all these boxes, still not working, then in that case you can uncheck these boxes, hit apply, click on OK and then follow the next step. Now go back and over here you can see this file install. You can just make a right click and then click on run as administrator, click on yes to allow, and even if it does not do anything, just launch the game. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings, go to privacy and security and then click on Windows security and then click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down at the bottom, you will see manage ransomware protection, click on it, click on allow an app through control folder access, click on yes to allow. Click on add an allowed app, click on browse all apps, go to the game installation folder, open the game folder, this is the location in my case, select the game exe file, click on open, again click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, open MindsEye, binaries, Win64, select this exe file, click on open, and then add the game exe file and then you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to verify the game files. Now for this you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. Once the verification is 100% complete, launch the game and then check. Still not working, the next step is to rename or delete the config folder. But when you delete the config folder, all the saved settings will be lost. So open File Explorer on your computer and then go to this PC, open C drive, now open users folder. Now open your username folder, open app data folder, local folder, and here you can see MindsEye folder, open this folder, open saved folder, and over here you can see the config folder. You can just create a backup. If you want to create a backup, you can copy this folder and then you can just make a right click and then you can delete this config folder and then launch the game. If that does not work, you can rename the save game files. Now when you rename the save game files, you will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So create a backup first. So you can just go back. So here you can see MindsEye, this is the location. So here you can see MindsEye. You can make a first of all copy it. So you can copy this folder, maybe paste it to the desktop. Now once you have a backup created, now you can make a right click on MindsEye and then you can rename it. Now once you rename it, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics drivers. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So to perform a clean installation, go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10 and then click on Find. And once you click on Find, you will see this page. Now here you will find the latest GeForce Game Ready driver. Now click on View, and then once you click on View, you will see the download option. Click on Download and let the download complete. Now once the download is complete, run the exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on Agree and Continue, and then select Custom option over here. By default Express would be selected. Select Custom and then click on Next, and then you will see this screen. Now put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on Next and let the installation complete. Once the installation is complete, restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now AMD card users, first of all uninstall the current graphic card driver and then restart your computer, and then go to AMD website, select your graphic card and then install the latest graphic card driver, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings and then go to graphics settings over here and then click on add desktop app and then go to the game installation folder, open the game folder, MindsEye binaries Win64, select this exe file, click on add. Once the game is added, over here you can see the game. Now select high performance. Select high performance, you will see your graphic card. Now launch the game and then check. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box and then click on View Advanced System Settings and then click on the first settings and then go to Advanced tab and then click on Change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 GB. So 116 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 GB. I have 16 GB of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, apply, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now still not working. The next step is to try DX11 or DX12 in the launch option. So make a right click on the game, select properties. So make a right click on the game, go to properties. What is happening? So make a right click, properties, and in the launch option type in -DX11. Now you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, try DX12, -DX12, launch the game and then check. Still not working, then you can remove this and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to try power saver mode. Now for this you can type in control panel in Windows search box, go to control panel and then go to hardware and sound, click on power options. Now over here, if you see power saver, in my case there is only one option that is balanced. If you see power saver, select power saver and then launch the game and then check. Next step is to update the BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number and then update the BIOS. In case of laptop, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter is connected to the computer when you update the system BIOS. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. So open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. On this website here you can see Visual Studio files. So install this x86 and x64. So click on x86, run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install. Download this x64 file as well. Click on it. If you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install. And let the installation complete. Make sure both the files are installed and then you can close this and then restart your computer. And after the system restart, launch the game. Still not working. The next step is to do not overclock. If you have overclocked, set it to default. Also close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner, RivaTuner or any kind of overclocking application running, close it. Disable Steam overlay. Now for this you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties and then turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. Turn this off. If you have any other overlay application like Discord running, you can go to Discord settings, turn off overlay, go to NVIDIA app, turn off NVIDIA overlay in NVIDIA app settings, or you can close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also, if you have disconnect all the external devices from the computer. So if you have HOTAs, wheel, pedals, any kind of USB adapter connected, disconnected. Disconnect extra controller connected. Sometimes we have extra controller, the dongle connected, disconnected. Disconnect multiple monitor, try launching the game on single monitor. If you have any third-party services or application running, close it. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. The last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, you can just make a right click, manage, uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to like D drive or E drive or any external drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, then try to install the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to run this game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.